Good day, everybody. Welcome back to the Marvel Contest of Champions news show.
Mantis looks incredibly powerful, her champion reveal is out, new 5-star featured is launching tomorrow. We look at some of the new additions, including a champ we all love, Rintrahs' broken interaction with Relics now seen, not just read about, and we see your luck from Cyberweekend. Hello everybody, welcome back to the MCN. I am back, I am now recording content. I feel a lot better with certain parts of my body, like my throat. There's a few other things since COVID that are kind of like still there and still affecting me, but I can continue to, I can start working again, which is great. That's one of the main things. But yeah, anyway, we got to get into some Marvel Contest of Champions. God, I've been out so long, I can't even remember what we're doing. Marvel Swap mobile game, where you do swiping and tapping. That's what you do. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe with post notifications on all, because we have got updates on what's going to be happening next month. That's going to be very cool. I think it's going to drop towards the end of the week. Exciting times. And we kick off the show with an odd champion reveal. It's odd because I think a lot of people have asked the questions about why is Mantis a skill-based champion. There's going to be a lot more to this that meets the eye, especially because this may be something Marvel have dictated, because a lot of people would go like, well, shouldn't she really be like a cosmic champion? But then there could be different kind of thought process around from Marvel that say, well, she's not really meant to be assumed as a cosmic. She may be something else. And quite excitingly, we already learned a bit about the champion. If you watched Inside the Contest, which we did a full video on last week, that a lot of people turned up to, so thanks very much everybody that supported that particular video. The main thing about this champion was the extent of build and ramp up. And there's some little kind of like little bits of abilities here and there, especially with like how her like evade kind of works and how she can turn something on and turn something off, especially when champions are coming at her. But you got this tranquilized debuff, but as well her ramp up, because she can ramp up similar to Mordo, I think it is. So she can ramp up similar to Mordo, the her kind of furies, and do some like devastating SP2 damage, which looks a little bit like this. So it ramps up to 10 there, but she can charge up quite nicely, which she's charging up there on screen, and then she's going to execute there with an SP2, which does, well, that was like a big sting of damage, which is nice. So I think she's going to have a little bit of damage, a little bit of utility, a little bit of everything, which is kind of cool, especially as a skill-based champion, and especially as like an evader. So yeah, I'm really excited to see like what is going to happen with this champion, but the champion reveal is out at the moment, and then full abilities information may drop at some point at the end of this week or early next week. That's normally the new thing, when new content is being announced, we get to see that in that type of way, as well as champion buffs. If I remember, is there a champion buff for this month? It's probably something that's escaped me, because I know we've got Iron Man, we've got a few others as well. Next up on Rintrah is rooted. He is rooted to the floor, you can see right there, and he ain't moving. There's currently an issue. I think if we remember, like we did do this as a kind of like a little coverage of all the Relics based bugs, and this was something that's been in there for a little while. But I think the odd thing about this was that, as I said, like, so I was just using Rintrah in Realm of Legends with a Juggernaut relic, has pulled since I heard it was pretty useful for him. But when I was rooted, I used the striker, he just stopped moving. So he just kind of like stopped moving there. Like imagine that, just completely stuck there like a complete weirdo. But yeah, he it is a bug, and yeah, like the footage, I got to see. No, really got to see this footage. This has got to be, you know, the quintessential thing right here. he is just totally just stuck there. He's not moving at all, even when like the stun's up and stuff, which you can see there. He's just there like, yeah, right, mate, how's it going? Oh look, it's Winter Soldier, you know, he's doing things. Oh my god, look at that. Oh yeah, so he can't action any of his when is it, like when the champion is, well, in stun. That's the thing with it. He's just standing there menacingly. He is just standing there literally menacingly right there. There's Rintrah right there. Yeah, this is definitely a known bug. It's odd that Kabam Zibit is saying about it on the 26th, because even for me, like a simple check, I was aware that this was a bug. We lightly talked about it on the MCN last week. That on the 21st of November, Kabam even reported that activating a striker while Rintrah is rooted will cause him to stand immobile. So it's definitely a known bug. Or is that something that comes at the back of the? I don't know. It just looks like it's kind of let's go with it's bugged in a nutshell. But I didn't see anything visually, because that's a lot of the time it's funny to see these things in action. Not funny for players, but it's funny to see them. And now we move on and talk about Cyber Monday, Cyber Weekend deals, Cyber Week deals, because that's what we're living with at the moment. Cyber Week deals. The Cyber Week deals, were they weak or were they strong deals? That's getting down to a personal preference and thought process. So we got some free 10k 6-star shards. Now I was just completely bleh to kind of like, and I would have said like, and I should say thank you to Kabam, by the way, for those 10,000 6-star shards. I don't know at what particular level you got at the game. I think M got a 5-star Nexus or 5-star shards. I'm not 100% sure, but it's good to see these little things, nice little things. It's good to see that Kabam are doing some nice little stuff here and there for the community. And also it's great that this is a week-long thing. And if I was doing, I did miss out on making a video, but I really had to take the time off for my health. And that was just kind of, I wanted to do a last minute push to get units type video of like what you could achieve. But yeah, I just had to take the time off just to be safe. But in any case, right? People spent money. Even if I spend $785, I won't be able to beat a bot that kills my champions. That's good. That's something else. Next up, we move on to Cyber Weekend deals, Cyber Week deals, and stuff like that, and seeing what players got. And players got some good stuff. Also, I want to say thanks to Kabam for the free 10,000 6-star shards. I think M got either 10,000 5-star shards or some 5-star Nexus or something, which is nice because we're going to do a Christmas opening when we're both kind of like back to full strength. And yeah, like it's good to kind of like get those nice little things. But people spent on Cyber Weekend. Some people were free to spend. Free to spend their free units. Free to play is the point I was going to get to. So people had some really good pools. Some there got a Cosmic Ghost Rider. I don't know if that's saying that they got themselves a Apocalypse or ranked up Apocalypse. Someone got a Gallon, which is nice. People were getting some good stuff. I'm going to be opening up some stuff in my Cyber Week. Like, I'm going to be talking about what I bought and also opening up some stuff very soon. I'm just going to take it easy a little bit, because even with this recording this video, I'm getting a bit kind of like funky in the throat, so I need to kind of like make sure I'm not going too fast too soon, and not too fast too furious, you know what I mean? But you do love to see people getting good pulls. It was good to see as well, like Engolong. Oh God, honestly, like I'm still coming back from like the Rona brain. Nimrod, Warlock, Quicksilver for BM there, and Valkyrie, and then J Des got a Gallon and a Scarlet Witch. So that's banging. Well done, everybody. Now, dropping tomorrow, we have a very, very special crystal. It is a 5-star featured. Granted, people will say, wow, a 6-star featured is more important. Well, it's still important depending on wherever you are in the game, and also acquiring new champions. And in particular, dropping tomorrow has got a pool of, we don't know the full extent of the sub-featured. We'll learn that in the next 24 hours. But Valkyrie, Gallon, Quicksilver, Titania, all things that are in the 6-star featured at the moment, and what players do indeed like. But I think the main thing is trying to get Infamous Iron Man, and to a lesser degree Spider-Man Supreme. Still, Spider-Man Supreme is a good champion. It's just that Infamous Iron Man is a very highly sought after champion. Definitely for myself, but I will be more interested in the 6-star release, which is going to be into, I think, February. We got this current 6-star featured for a long length of time, man, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun in our next featured. But yeah, Infamous Iron Man will be entering into this particular 5-star pool tomorrow, so look out for it. You know, if you want it, go get it. And finally, we've got arena predictions and results. That is indeed for Rocket and for Mordo. There hasn't been a ton of information to go off of, except for shout out to John and shout out to Highlight of Heaven. He said that 2 mil was enough for 60 to 100% in Mordo, and 12.1 mil was enough for the Rocket Arena, 11 to 30% with that one. And then we've got Highlight in Heaven saying that 1 to 5% for Rocket was 20 mil, and 1 to 5% Mordo, 8.2 mil. I'm not going to do any predictions because there's not really much information to go off of, and we'll look forward to try and like do better predictions and hopefully a lot more results. You know, come to the community tab. We ask every Sunday about the results, and the same thing when it comes to Twitter, so we can get a good gauge and give some predictions when it comes to round 2. But yeah, now I'm back from my illness, we'll be kind of like, you know, solid. Come on, let's go. There we go. That has been the MCN for Monday. This is my recovery week, so I'm going to be working a lot on my kind of like health recovery, and so you may see a lot of more content recorded than it was last week, but I'm definitely going to look after myself a bit more, just kind of make sure that because even my throat, like I thought like, oh, I'm good, but it's like, well, after this video I'm going to have to like just take a little bit of a rest, kind of look after it, and then we think about coming back and recording a bit later on today. Oh, and finally, thank you very much everybody that supports the channel as a YouTube member, as a Patreon. You're on screen right now. Thank you so much. You know, tough times. Thank you very much for still keeping and sticking by me and supporting the channel. It does mean a lot. It does mean a lot. So thanks very much to everybody that's on screen right now. And also there's support on twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. I'm hoping to be back by the end of the week live streaming, but I need to be very, very careful about recovery and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks very much. And definitely COVID is no joke. Finally, check out some other content on screen right now. There should be some more videos coming up on the channel this week. Yeah, so I look forward to recording some more stuff for you and getting back to the swing of things. Cheers, everybody. Have a good day. Bye-bye.